Good morning, church. Good to be with you today. We are at the end of Revelation chapter 14 today with another bit of imagery that's kind of confounding. This one is actually more straightforward in what we're seeing. That angel, one like the Son of Man with a crown on his head, who swings a sickle at the command of the one out of the temple and reaps a harvest out of the earth. And then another angel with a sickle who reaps a harvest that is thrown into the winepress of God's wrath and is trampled, and the wicked there are conquered. But what really is the question is the timing and what is exactly happening here. There are some who see this as a rapture type event. The first angel, who could be seen as Jesus, kind of bears some of the markers, but it's kind of weird for Jesus to be receiving directives from another angel. So the identity of this one, like the Son of Man, in question, but the timing of what is happening here, because we know as we read later in Revelation there are still saints that exist, and we know that in the second reaping of the wicked that there are still wicked that exist, that this ultimate battle of Armageddon still is going to occur. So it's possible that we're seeing here an out of place event, because we know Revelation is not chronological, and so this could be John seeing something that is going to occur later. Or it's even possible that the reaping that the first one, like the Son of Man, does is actually the tribulation that has come, and that is the way that he gathers up the saints, because we read in 15 those that conquered the beast or were victorious over him, in fact, are the ones who are martyred by the beast for their faith, and then are before God and singing a song before him, a new song to the Lamb. So, as always in Revelation, there's multiple interpretive options, all of which are valid, which is why we don't throw rocks at each other for taking a different stance. But we get down to the bedrock of our belief, which is number one, that Christ will gather to him those who are his. The how and the timing of that are debatable, but we know that Christ will gather to him those who are his. Through his blood they are victorious, and the wicked will indeed be gathered up into the winepress of his wrath, where they will be crushed and defeated forever. And that it just takes a word, it just takes an action from God to conclude history and these actions. And so we delight in the power of our God. We delight in the victory that is coming from him. And this is the drumbeat we keep hitting over and over again. And we don't get tired of saying it, because this is the truth, that even when our life seems challenging, or we're stressed, we're struggling with depression or despair or trauma or trials in our life, we go to these verses and we say, God will gather me to him. He knows me, he sees me in my distress, and those who trouble or persecute me will be gathered up into his winepress, and it gives us hope and endurance for the future. I love you, church. Let me know what you think here. I really value to know what some of your insights are into this as well, and I look forward to talking to you soon again.